no, we're not making rolls today. We are making a salad. But sometimes you have rolls with salad.
Yeah, you could have those rolls with salad, and we are doing a pasta salad. So we're doing a BLT pasta salad today. So I already have in this bowl about half of a head of iceberg lettuce that I just chopped up.
And I bet you have plenty of roll options at all the various Greers as well.
There are plenty of roll options. Yes, we don't necessarily have to have the Texas Roadhouse rolls, I guess. Any roll will do. So we have the iceberg lettuce that we're going to do, and I have 12 ounces of bacon already cooked, so I'm going to get that chopped up. And I sliced up 1 pint of grape tomatoes, just cut those in half. Then I have a few green onions that I thinly sliced. And I got this pasta. I'm bringing our water up to a boil, so we're gonna get that salted. And you can use whatever pasta you like. I just, I thought these were kind of fun. It's kind of like an egg noodle, but it was a little flat shape. Aren't those fun?
I like that.
They kind of look like mini lasagna.
Yeah,
now that
that's
I'm
a good
looking
way
at
to put
them.
it.
So they're, it just said ribbon pasta on the bag. So I'm going to use these, and then we're going to just mix up a little dressing to go with this. So everybody is, I don't know, well, I love BLTs, but we, with all the fresh tomatoes and all the people growing tomatoes, and whenever anybody talks about wanting to grow tomatoes, you know, it's like, I feel like you either have luck with it or you don't, but little grape tomatoes always grow pretty easily. We haven't grown tomatoes in a while, but so a lot of people this time of year have extra tomatoes.
So do you grow grape tomatoes?
I don't grow anything. Spiro grows stuff, and he is not doing tomatoes this year, but in the past we've had good luck with cherry tomatoes instead of the big tomatoes.
Well,
but
here's the thing too. If you don't want to grow, you can go to your local Greer's grocery store and pick up all these fresh ingredients.
Tomatoes. That's where I got these tomatoes.
So we're 8 days away from July 4th. I know some people are starting to think about that already.
Yes, it is so hard to believe we are already there. Before that, on the July 2nd, Nick and Jack turned 9.
Yay!
So Nick and Jack's birthday is always 4th of July week. So yes,
9.
Everybody's working on their plans already. So our buyers are, of course, we're going to have ribs, of course, butts. It's just a big grilling season. Our 4th of July ad will break, or today. No, next week. Actually, I think we might be running a 2-week ad. I'll get back to y'all on that. But yeah, so we have everything. And again, we were just talking yesterday, people that are going to the island, we still have our beachside delivery to go going on there. So just download the Greer's app. It's free. And if you're going to be down at Dolphin Island, then we can deliver your groceries for you. And if you're going to be anywhere else on the Gulf Coast, our stores have free curbside pickup. So y'all can go ahead and start making your cart, and that's what's nice about our online ordering. You can just start adding to your cart, you know, as you think of things, and then whenever you're ready to place your order, then it'll all be in there.
That sounds like a great plan. Stick around. We're going to continue to work on this BLT pasta salad, perhaps something you could serve on the 4th of July to have out for guests and whatnot. Chelsea?
Welcome back to Studio 10 on a Wednesday. We're with Lucy. Hey, Lucy.
Hi.
I am so excited about this.
I know. I feel like this is one you're going to like. Our BLT pasta salad. And we have our pasta cooking. Isn't that fun?
I think it's fun. You know,
I like that little shape.
They're like almost little lasagna.
They are.
Noodles.
That's exactly what they look like. I have salted water, and this is just a 12-ounce bag. You could use whatever. You could use penne or shell, or any short pasta would be great, but I thought those were kind of fun. So we're just going to cook these for 8 minutes.
Yep.
And so as soon as this segment's over, I'll pull this off and rinse it off with some cold water. And then we talked about what else is going to go in here. I have half of a head of iceberg lettuce. So I just chopped that up, and we have bacon cooked. I'm going to get that chopped up, and we have tomatoes and green onions, and of course you could put whatever you want in here. And so I thought we could make the dressing now. I have a tablespoon of Dijon mustard and 1 cup of mayo. And now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and you could use fresh lemon juice. I just didn't have any, so this is totally
it's so nice
fine.
to keep that in the fridge.
I know,
and
I have it anyway. And I don't know if you have to make lunches for Scotty yet, or does she eat at school?
She eats at school now.
So yeah, she's at school now. I know. I appreciate those days.
I know.
Because I always have this anyway, because the kids love apples in their lunchbox. So I have to keep lemon juice anyway. So if you don't have fresh lemons, you have that. So I have a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of dried thyme, a teaspoon of dried dill, and I'm using 1.5 teaspoons of whatever Cajun seasoning you like. I like Tony's. That's just what I keep on hand, but you could use Zatarain's or whatever you like. And when I make, this just kind of reminded me of little tomato sandwiches.
Yeah.
When I make those little open-faced tomato bacon sandwiches, I make a mayo kind of like this. Or those sliders. Remember those BLT sliders I made?
Girl, we don't forget.
I know, those are so good. I made a dressing kind of like that for those sliders. And Joe was saying that this really would, or you were, would be good for 4th of July. It is so hard to believe that we're already upon 4th of July. And I did confirm our ad that breaks today is a 2-week ad and runs all the way through July 4th.
Love it.
So if you don't get our ad by email, of course you can go to our website and find it. Of course there's copies in store. So you can already go ahead and start planning your gatherings, see what you want to grill. 4th of July, we kind of talk about big food holidays during the year. So of course, Thanksgiving is number 1, but July is number 2. So, you know, it's just a great time of year. I think just so many people do family reunions and vacations. And so we always have extra great deals on 4th of July. And then, if you remember, we always roll into our anniversary.
Yes.
So we celebrate Greer's anniversary during the summer, the 3 weeks after July 4th, and we're celebrating year 108 this year.
Oh my gosh, Lucy.
So I'll be talking about that, and of course, extra great deals and events at the stores.
Right.
So July is always a fun time of year for us.
So for the next 5 weeks, starting now, you just got deals upon deals at Greer's and great recipes too. Something I love is Lucy always makes a homemade dressing. You always do. She never comes with a bottle and just always creates this creativity in my mind to do it at home.
Yes.
So when we come back with Joe, what are we doing next?
Okay, we're going to put everything together. I got to chop up that bacon. I'm going to drain this pasta off, and it is a pasta salad, and I do have the water salted, so do that, and even though you're going to rinse it under cold water, because the salt will still be in the pasta.
Good to know.
Just so you know. Yes, I'm going to get this drained.
All right, we're going to drain this up and eat it in just a little bit. Joe?
Welcome back into our Studio 10 kitchen. Hey, has anybody said that the pasta shape looks like a little lasagna?
I know everybody watching is like, wow, they're really into that
All
pasta
3
shape.
segments now. We mentioned it in all 3. How fun is that? BLT Pasta Salad is what we're working on.
Yes.
Lucy, what all goes into a BLT Pasta Salad?
Okay, mini lasagna noodles.
Yep, of course.
Of course, we have some iceberg lettuce in the bottom, and then I added some chopped bacon. I'm adding 1 pint of grape tomatoes that I sliced in half. I have 3 green...
Which you got from Greer's.
Which I got from Greer's. I did not grow these. The green onions I got from Greer's. I did not grow these.
However, maybe Spiro walked out and was like, where'd all my grape tomatoes go?
He would if he was growing them this year. Yeah, no, all we have growing right now, he does have sweet potatoes growing.
Nice.
Underground.
I like sweet potatoes.
I know, so that's pretty cool. And then, no, the only thing I'm responsible for, I planted a bunch of herbs, and I'm pretty sure they're dead now. But
well done.
Yeah, and I'm also responsible for the front yard, the pots in the front.
Sure.
So
Curb appeal.
I've been watering those. I'm taking good care. My herbs didn't make it, but I'm determined for the flowers.
Good job.
All right, so this is our dressing that we made. We just used 1 cup of mayo and a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, a couple tablespoons of lemon juice, and we just added some dried dill and thyme, garlic powder, and whatever Cajun seasoning you like. I just like to use Tony's. So now, I feel like every time I bring this bowl, it's not big enough. So I'll just work this in. We'll add our pasta as we can. And then, like I said, this is iceberg lettuce, which you can use whatever lettuce you like. Romaine would maybe hold up a little bit better, but you are going to want to eat this pretty immediately. If you did want to make this ahead, you totally could. You could dress it and everything, just keep the lettuce separate, and then just add the lettuce right when it's time to eat.
Right, because once the moisture from the dressing gets on there, the lettuce eventually will start to break down and wilt and whatnot. But yeah, great stuff. That looks delicious to me. If folks want to get all the ingredients for that, of course, you can find them at Greer's. And as we were talking about earlier, all the meats you need and all that kind of stuff. If you're grilling or whatever you're trying to do on July 4th, Greer's can help you out with all that as well.
Yes, and I told them last time that our 4th of July ad does break today, and it runs all the way through July 4th. So if you are working on your meal plan, then you can go ahead and know that these are the specials that are going to last all the way through the 4th. And if you are traveling over to the beach, of course, we have stores all along the Gulf Coast. We have Robertsdale. We have 2 in Pensacola. So if you are, of course, down on Dauphin Island, so wherever you're headed, whichever direction, you can stop in and shop with us.
Can you see, I'm just putting you on the spot here, but can you see the battleship fireworks from the 4th from the Greer's rooftop, do you know?
Yeah, definitely. That's a really good point. So yes, downtown, if you're staying here and you're just gonna be around here, our store is open downtown on St. Louis. Yes, the rooftop. You can go in, get something to eat, have a drink up there, food. You know, it's so fun for the kids. And it's, you know, a lot of adults, of course, enjoy the rooftop, but I have so many friends that text me pictures because we have Cammie's Old Dutch ice cream in there, and their kids just love to get ice cream and go up on the roof. So yeah, if you're sticking around here, you could go downtown.
I just kind of invited everyone over.
Invite everyone.
Everyone's invited to your
invited.
local Greer's all throughout the 4th of July. Lots of fun stuff going on, lots of great deals, lots of great products, especially those to make this BLT pasta salad. Jen, you know what these pasta remind me of?
What do they remind you
Mini
of?
lasagnas.
Mini lasagnas.